Yo, hold on, let's see. Think we back. Hold on. Okay, baby. Yeah, we back, baby. Yeah, let's get right back to it, baby. I'm trying to see. Oh, I think this was in a pyramid. I'm trying to see. I came back. I know I opened the gate. I think we just gotta go. Yeah, that's it. We'll see. What else? When it pop up, I'll just jump back in. See what I remember. So let's just hop straight to it. I hope everybody having a great day. And remember, oatmeal is better than no meal.
Which mission briefing would you like? Greetings. It seems we have a situation that requires your immediate attention. While scouting the area, Angel discovered a small army preparing to destroy the atmospheric generators for the Savage Land.
Excuse my ignorance, Professor. What are atmospheric generators?
They are highly advanced equipment left behind by aliens long ago. The generators are what create the Savage Land's tropical environment.
But if those generators are destroyed, this entire area will be plunged back into the Antarctic temperatures that surround it.
Mein Gott, this is terrible. Thousands would freeze to death in a matter of hours.
Good heavens. Who would do something so vile?
Unknown. There's some speculation they are the forces of a horseman of apocalypse.
Well, we whipped the last one's butt in Genosha. Who's horseman number 2?
That is also unknown.
Why do you people bother having these little briefing soirees when all you do is raise more questions?
They ask these questions so that when we're out in the field, we know what to look for.
Thanks, Wanda. Now it makes complete sense. Go ahead. Keep talking, Chuck.
As I was saying, a small army is about to attack the atmospheric generators.
And you would like us to stop them before they can bring into Ice Age to the Savage Land?
Yes, and perhaps you could question them for information that would lead us to Beast.
Oh, I am certain we'll be able to find time to ask them for the whereabouts of our friend.
Very good. Until we meet again.
Attack, warriors! The Juggernaut wins again! Oh, yeah! Keep up with me.
If you insist.
hand with this one.
If you say so.
I need help here.
If you insist.
Keep it together, chumps. Get this pump, would you?
This should be interesting.
Keep up with me.
I will comply.
Guess you didn't want a piece of the juggernaut. I'm losing it here. I'm out. Keep up with me.
If you say so.
Do not let them get away.
We must
Keep it
continue
together,
on.
chumps.
Sure thing.
Give me a hand with this one. The intruders must not escape. Don't be falling behind.
I will comply.
If you say so.
Attack warriors!
Ain't got the power right now.
Oh my, this isn't going well for you. We must continue on.
Need a hand here. Right. Keep back. This one's mine.
Oh my, this isn't going well for you.
I'm the best at what I do.
Searching for Beast, are you? You'll never get to him in time. Working for Apocalypse, he has promised me my own domain to rule in his new world order. But I would have done it for free, had I known I would get the chance to crush worms like you. To decipher the symbols on these walls, it took quite a bit of persuasion. But in the end, he did as he was commanded. The previous scientist for Apocalypse was slow in providing the translations. His employment was terminated in a most unpleasant way. His task is completed, so Beast is no longer of use. He is to meet the same fate as the translator before him. And speaking of terminations, your time has come, my friends. This will prove most painful for you. Surrender, little one. Not stand a chance. Get this meatball off me. Sure, whatever. Here. Right. You are worthless and weak. Help! I ain't gonna last much longer. Should've got out of my way. Looky here, a target. Keep it together, people. If you insist. Get this meatball off of me. What? This is not possible. I am invincible.
They have made it much further than expected.
Indeed. I would have thought Omega Red would have finished them off.
Perhaps he got careless. Omega Red was always a bit overconfident.
Bodyguards for Mikael. He would love to kill you personally, but he has other demands on his time.
Such as putting your friend Beast to death. Which means we get the pleasure of killing you.
We have spotted him!
What idea? You almost disrupted a very important mission. Luckily, I succeeded, and now you are too late. Apocalypse's plans are in motion. I sincerely doubt that. Dr. McCoy, he has ceased to be of use to me. Even if I were inclined to do as you say, it is too late. He is already dead. This angers you. That is good, because you will need that anger if you ever hope to defeat me. Take this joker down. Right. It would seem there isn't enough of me to go around.
I will comply.
Keep near me.
As you wish.
last much longer.
The Juggernaut wins again! Ooh, yeah! Give me a hand with this one!
I will comply.
Keep it together, chumps!
If you say so.
The Juggernaut wins again! Ooh, yeah!
That was fun,
Would you?
but let us switch to something a little more entertaining.
Yes. Now we will fight.
Good, very good. But what now?
Now we'll see how powerful I am.
That may be the correct location, but are you smart enough to use it?
I'm losing it here!
That control panel will do you no good
I
in
would
that
recommend
location.
running away.
How typically feeble.
Annihilate them!
Could you?
You think you have it figured out, don't you?
this one. Give me a hand.
If you insist. It is just as well that you have lowered all 4 shields. I was growing tired of this game.
Help me conquer my enemy. Attack my enemy. Okay. Stay close to me. Defeating my enemy! Super combo! Stay close to me. I need help defeating my enemy!
I require another minion. Require another minion.
You will not escape.
Take this joker down. Hey, I require another minion. Go! Take this joker down. Yeah. Get this big ball off of me. Need a hand here. Affirmative. You got the power for that. Get near me. Yeah, take this joker down.
Super combo!
Apocalypse will succeed. Keep it together, people. Okay. Take this joker down.
Yes. As you wish.
Right. Get this meatball off of me!
As you wish.
You're too late. You see the chamber Beast is in? It is filled with a poisonous gas. Da, and he has been in there for over 5 minutes. He is as good as dead.
Keep it together, people! Okay.
Yes, reports of my death have been greatly exaggerated.
Yes, this is exactly what I need.
Greetings, my friend. Why the big smile? Well, for all intents and purposes, it appeared as though I was deceased. So her prediction did come true, in a sense.
I'd love to. 1 minute and it'll be there. Professor Xavier's really happy to hear your friend Beast is okay. Stop by and see him the next time you're at Avalon.
I'm surprised you have to ask. My daily laps in the pool keep me in tip-top shape. Well, to be completely honest, I've been able to hold my breath for almost 10 minutes ever since I mutated in my teenage years. The Nuwali Temple contained symbols Apocalypse needed me to transcribe. Apparently, the previous translator was not swift enough. May he rest in peace. Initially, I refused to aid Apocalypse, but then he threatened to kill Polaris and Quicksilver, so I capitulated. They were instructions for building a machine. What it does exactly, I'm not certain. I only worked with a part of them. Most had been translated by my deceased predecessor. Regrettably, not in person. But I did see them on a vid screen, and they appeared to be quite fit, considering their current situation. That is a mystery to me, but I'd be willing to bet it has something to do with that machine I translated the blueprints for. I owe it all to your efforts, my friend.
Which mission briefing would you like?
Let me go, X-Man. Mystique doesn't...
Hello, X-Man. What do you need? I do not control the visions, and they are sketchy because the future is fluid, constantly shifting. But what I have seen will come to pass. I'm afraid that it can.
What can I do for you? And
What is it?
If you insist.
Thanks to your having defeated Apocalypse's horseman, Mikhail, the threat to Avalon has been removed, and this untamed wilderness known as the Savage Land is once again safe. Now we can set our sights on stopping the army of Apocalypse from endangering anyone else. To do this, we will have to travel to the old Weapon X facility and set up a base camp there. Would you like to go now?
HQ, this is Red 7 on patrol. We got a heavy storm front coming up. Other than that, all's quiet. Wait a minute. We got bogeys, hundreds of them. HQ, what are my orders?
All shall bear witness to my greatness. I hold their leaders powerless, and their mightiest city is under my control. Soon I will show this world a war, the likes of which has never been seen. I will weed out the weak and inferior, so that only the strong survive.
Greetings. You've no doubt noticed the old Weapon X facility is our latest headquarters. I find it every bit as discomforting as you, but we have limited options. Precisely. Apocalypse's invasion of New York City was incredibly swift, and the attack coincided with a number of high-ranking leaders mysteriously falling into comas. No, and the situation is quickly growing worse. Department H reports that Apocalypse is planning attacks on major cities around the world. We cannot allow that. Therefore, our primary objective will be to disable his military infrastructure. At the moment, we know of two facilities important to Apocalypse's war machine: the Core and the Infinite Factory. For more information on these locations, please talk to Heather Hudson and Angel. Feel free to familiarize yourself with our new surroundings, but once you've finished, move quickly. The fate of the world may well hang in the balance.
Well, with the help of a few tactics you Brotherhood members would have appreciated, I managed to locate the core in Ontario, Canada. It's a nuclear plant that's Apocalypse's primary source of energy. If it were disabled, Apocalypse's military would be severely crippled. That's why we're having Forge guide you through over a radio. Here's a transceiver he wants you to take. He'll explain why later. Use the X-Jet to get to the core. If you need more information, see the mission computer by Professor Xavier. Some mutant named Sugar Man. He's supposed to be one seriously rough character. Nobody wants to talk about him. He's tough enough that Apocalypse was willing to leave him in charge of their primary source of energy. I tracked down a man named Sebastian Shaw in New York City. He's the leader of the Hellfire Club. At the moment, they have as little use for Apocalypse as we do, so Shaw was willing to give me the information. These are strange times, I know, but Shaw has spies everywhere. If anyone would know about the core, it'd be him. No, he didn't. But that's the nice thing about being as wealthy as I am. Sometimes it comes in real handy. What are you talking about? We've all been. It's the only way to stop Apocalypse. You worry about yourself. I'll be fine. Yeah, I can hardly wait.
Oh, it's one of you. The X-Men standards are really dropping. Yeah, for any of the more distant missions, just use the X-Jet and pick a location. My name's Alex Summers. I'm the brother of Scott Summers. You might know him as Cyclops. Yeah, I can discharge waves of force from my hands, but unlike Scott, I have full control of my ability. I'd like to, but there's a little concern about trust. You know perfectly well why. Okay, so maybe I help the Brotherhood for a little while. but I thought it was for the good of mutant kind. Hey, if you remember, I tried to stop them. Anyway, I think it's going to be quite a while before I'm allowed to be a full member of the team again. Not if I see you first.
Hello. How can I be of assistance? We have Mr. Sinister to thank for that. Their military is comprised entirely of clones known as infinites. Thousands are manufactured every day. Yes, they're aided by cybernetic implants and an impeccable genetic structure. Infinites are not to be taken lightly. Magneto and I felt it most important to stop Apocalypse from attacking other cities. I understand your concern, but we cannot allow Apocalypse to acquire additional territories. Were he successful, he would command an almost unending supply of resources from which to create his army. You're quite welcome.
How would you like to know the location of Apocalypse's infinite factory? That's where Apocalypse creates his army of clones. Yes, if you destroy the factory and the supercomputer that runs it, Apocalypse's war effort would be seriously hampered. But in return for the location, I'd need a favor of you. Department H sent my husband, James MacDonald Hudson, on a mission to the Infinite Factory. I haven't heard from him since. Please, could you see if he needs help? Thank you. Use the X-Jet to get to the Infinite Factory. If you'd like more information, use the briefing computer near Professor Xavier. I'm Heather Hudson. My codename is Vindicator. I'm a member of Alpha Flight, along with my husband, James MacDonald Hudson. Yes, both of us work for Department H. It's a top-secret agency for Canada's Ministry of Defense. It's where my group, Alpha Flight, calls home. Yes, he was, but we had some personality troubles and Wolverine decided to leave. They are the soldiers that make up the army of Apocalypse. Thousands are generated every day. No, they're actually the work of an evil genius named Mr. Sinister. He created their genetic blueprint, and he was the one who created the cybernetic implants that make them so incredibly fast and strong. He's a brilliant geneticist born over 150 years ago. He found a kindred spirit in Apocalypse, since they both were advocates for survival of the fittest. Eventually, Apocalypse granted Sinister immortality. Yes, oddly enough, Sinister is one of the few people who makes Apocalypse uneasy. Sinister is a master of playing both ends against the middle, and because of that, Apocalypse has never been completely certain of Sinister's loyalty. Only because Xavier told me to be.
Right.
Hi, what can I do for you? They are the soldiers that make up the army of Apocalypse. Thousands are generated every day. No, They're actually the work of an evil genius named Mr. It's a top-secret agency. Yes, he was. But we had some personality troubles, and Wolverine decided...
Very well.
So you guys are still hanging around? He was pretty banged up after his little adventure in the Savage Land. It's going to be a day or two before he's back on his feet again. Oh yeah, he'll be fine. It'd take a lot more than 5 minutes and poisonous gas to hurt that big blue ape. Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Which mission briefing would you like?
Thanks to the efforts of Angel, we've located Apocalypse's primary source of energy in Ontario, Canada. It's a nuclear power plant known as the Core.
So this Core is to be our next target?
Yes, Mr. Wagner. Our goal will be to render that facility useless to Apocalypse.
All right, finally we get a fun mission. I ain't never busted up a nuclear power plant before. That ought to make a lot of noise when it goes off.
I'm sorry, Juggernaut, but we have to be a bit more careful than that. Charles is adamant that we avoid a nuclear meltdown.
Don't that sound just like my little brother? Always taking the fun out of everything.
Once the team arrives at the Core, Forge will take them through very specific steps to shut down the facility.
Hold on a tick. How do we know this ain't some kind of trap? You know, like Destiny was saying, a team member is gonna betray us.
Are you suggesting Angel would send us into a trap?
Oh, I'm not suggesting it. I'm saying it right out loud. Angel might be handing us over to Apocalypse.
You know, the little guy's got a point.
That is preposterous. Angel would never do such a thing.
But what about that Shaw bloke Angel got the info from? Maybe he's working for Apocalypse, and he's sending us to our doom.
What would you have us do, Toad? Trust no one? Never leave on another mission?
There's a thought.
No, I will not allow us to fall into the trap of second-guessing every action. We're going to the Core, and that's final.
Hello. How can I... Your Which mission? Thanks to Department H, we have the location of the factory that produces Apocalypse's army.
His army's produced?
Yes. Infinites are clones created from vats of genetic material and then enhanced with cybernetic implants.
Wow. And thousands of those get cranked out every day? It's no wonder Apocalypse had such an easy time attacking New York City and Genosha.
If we were to disable that factory, we'd strike a severe blow to Apocalypse. His unending supply of soldiers would dry up.
So, what's the price?
I beg your pardon?
Department H told us the location. What do they want in return, huh? Money, information, manpower. I know those boys, and they don't work for free.
Is Wolverine always this distrustful?
Da. It takes him a while to trust someone.
Yeah, usually 4 or 5 years.
Go ahead and make your jokes, but I got plenty of reasons to suspect Department H. I can't tell you the number of times they tried to force me back into their little family.
Department H did make a request of us.
I knew it. I just knew it.
They asked if we could look for James MacDonald Hudson while we were at the factory. He was sent there a while ago to do reconnaissance, and he hasn't been heard from since.
They got James.
We can't be certain.
Then we better get there pronto and find out.
As you wish, Wolverine. Team, the best of luck to you at the Infinite Factory.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna end it right here. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.